How did Princess Eugenie meet her husband, Jack Brooksbank? What happened when he met the Queen for the first time? How were the pair related before they tied the knot? Keep watching to find out. Princess Eugenie is the second daughter of Prince Andrew, Duke of York, and Sarah Ferguson, making her 12th in line to the British throne. In 1992, 2 years after Eugenie was born, her parents separated. They then divorced in 1996, though the family has remained close in the years since. When she met her husband, Jack Brooksbank, Eugenie was studying art history and English literature at Newcastle University. She graduated in 2012 and went on to work for online auction firm Paddle 8. 2 years later, she moved back to London and now holds down a job as a director at the Hauser and Wirth Art Gallery. Brooksbank comes from a very different background from his wife. He grew up in London with his father George, a chartered accountant, mother Nicola, and brother Thomas. After attending Stowe School near Buckingham, he decided not to go to college, instead working in bars and restaurants. He later became a brand ambassador for Casamigos Tequila, a drinks company co-founded by George Clooney. Brooksbank reportedly took on a role at his father's accountancy firm in the summer of 2021, just months before his father died. Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank first met during a skiing holiday when she was 20 and he was 24. In an interview with This Morning before their wedding, Brooksbank revealed,
"We were skiing in a friend's place out in Switzerland. I saw you first."
In response, Eugenie said she noticed his silly hat when he came over to shake her hand. She added that she was very nervous to meet him with butterflies. The princess knew she'd met someone special and revealed to This Morning,
I think I rang my mum that night and was like, I've just met this guy, Jack.
In an interview with BBC's The One Show, Brooksbank described their connection as love at first sight. The year after they met, Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank were spotted in public together for the first time at horse racing event Royal Ascot in 2011. At the time, she was still at university, and Brooksbank was working as a waiter. The outing must have been nerve-wracking for Brooksbank, who came face-to-face with Eugenie's grandparents. When the Queen and Prince Philip drove past the couple in a horse-drawn carriage, the princess was photographed politely curtsying and waving, while Brooksbank removed his top hat and bowed. A year later, in 2012, they were photographed on the red carpet at the UK premiere of The Dark Knight Rises, alongside Eugenie's cousin Prince Harry. Eugenie wore a casual dress and black jacket, while Brooksbank wore a suit without a tie, showing their more laid-back side. 3 years after they met, Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank were forced to go long distance after she got a job in New York, and he chose to stay in London. Eugenie followed her dream of working in the art world after securing a role at auction house Paddle 8. At the time, Brooksbank was reportedly working at the glamorous London nightclub Mahiki in Mayfair, which was beloved by celebrities. In an interview with the Daily Mail, Brooksbank revealed that they were still finding ways to connect, despite being 3,500 miles apart, saying, "We spend a lot of time on Skype. It's great, we are still very much together." 2 years later, Eugenie moved back to London, and the pair was able to spend more time together. Proving that royals are just like the rest of us, Eugenie revealed to Harper's Bazaar that they love watching The Walking Dead together. After 7 years together, Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank got engaged in January 2018 near a volcano during a Nicaraguan sunset. The moment apparently took Eugenie completely by surprise, but she was delighted to say yes. In an interview with the BBC's The One Show, Eugenie explained,
The lake was so beautiful. It was like the light was just a special light that I've never seen. I actually said, this is an incredible moment.
During the same interview, Brooksbank revealed that, despite choosing a ring beforehand, he wanted Eugenie's input for the final design, so he ended up popping the question without it. News of Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank's engagement broke in January 2018. Soon after, people were quick to work out that the two are actually distantly related to each other. With 19th century aristocrat Thomas William Coke, the second Earl of Leicester, as a common ancestor, they are third cousins once removed, according to Insider. Through his first marriage, Coke is Eugenie's mother's great-great-great-grandfather. But through his second marriage, Coke is also Jack Brooksbank's great-great-grandfather. It is not uncommon for the royal family to marry people with whom they have some relation, especially as they tend to socialize within aristocratic circles. And historically, marrying outside the nobility has been frowned upon. In fact, Queen Elizabeth II and her late husband, Prince Philip, were third cousins, and both directly related to Queen Victoria. After the announcement of their engagement, Eugenie's parents, Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, released statements to celebrate their daughter's news. Both gave a little insight into what they both thought of Jack Brooksbank. In a post on Twitter, Ferguson said, "We love Jack, and I am so excited to have a son, a brother, and a best friend. Eugenie is one of the finest people I know, and so together it will be pure harmony." Per The Guardian, Prince Andrew said of the engagement, "Jack is an absolutely outstanding young man, and Eugenie and he have got to know each other over a number of years, and I'm really thrilled for them." Eugenie also told the BBC that her grandparents were very happy about her engagement. With less than a year between their engagement and their wedding day, the pair had to plan quickly. Princess Eugenie told the BBC's The One show that they were going to start planning the day after the engagement was announced. Despite the quick turnaround, the couple wanted to ensure the wedding reflected their values and interests. After working with eco-charity Project Zero, Eugenie told Vogue, "It's been eye-opening. My whole house is anti-plastic now, and Jack and I want our wedding to be like that as well." Although there was a lot to plan, Eugenie revealed her laid-back approach to the wedding, telling Vogue, "I'm not stressed at all. It's nerve-wracking because you want it to be perfect, but then you realize that you're going to be with the person you love forever, and nothing else really matters." Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank married on October 12, 2018, in St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle. The couple's wedding was reportedly attended by 800 guests. Eugenie wore the Greville Emerald Kokoshnik tiara that she borrowed from her grandmother. Meanwhile, her gown was created by Peter Pilato and Christopher DeVos and featured a low back, purposely revealing scars she has from scoliosis surgery. The grand ceremony was followed by a star-studded reception at Prince Andrew's home, the Royal Lodge, with guests including Demi Moore and Robbie Williams. After the wedding, Eugenie posted on Instagram, "Jack and I would like to thank everyone who was involved in making our day so special, and for all the wonderful wishes as we start married life laughing together." In September 2020, Princess Eugenie announced the news that she and husband Jack Brooksbank were expecting their first child. On Instagram, she posted a picture of two tiny bear slippers with the caption, "Jack and I are so excited for early 2021. A statement from Buckingham Palace revealed, "Her Royal Highness Princess Eugenie and Mr. Jack Brooksbank are very pleased to announce that they are expecting a baby in early 2021. The Duke of York and Sarah, Duchess of York, Mr. and Mrs. George Brooksbank, the Queen, and the Duke of Edinburgh are delighted with the news." The couple welcomed their son, August Philip Hawke Brooksbank, on February 9, 2021, at London's Portland Hospital. Posting a photo of August on Instagram, Eugenie wrote, "Our hearts are full of love for this little human. Words can't express. We are excited to be able to share these photos with you." She also thanked the hospital employees for taking care of her throughout the birth. All of baby August's names carry important meanings. August comes from Augustus, which was the middle name of the baby's great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, Prince Albert, Queen Victoria's consort. Philip was, of course, the name of August's great-grandfather, the Duke of Edinburgh. Hawke is from Edward Hawke, who was Brooksbank's great-great-great-great-grandfather. Since baby August is descended from royalty through the female line, he is not entitled to a title unless the Queen decides to give one as a gift. However, it's believed that that's not what Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank want. A family friend told Vanity Fair, "Even if the Queen offered them a title as a gift, it's not Eugenie or Jack's desire for their child to have a title. Eugenie knows that a title can be a curse as well as a blessing, and she and Jack want their child to live an ordinary life and eventually work to earn a living." Although August will be slightly more removed from royal life, Eugenie still has big dreams for him. In an interview with Finding Solutions on CNBC, Eugenie said, "I think my child hopefully will be one of those people who will continue to see the world as a place that can be changed."
I would love people to continue to have hope that we can make a difference.
The new family is believed to be living in Frogmore Cottage in Windsor, which was previously home to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about the royal family are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.